Witam w 25 odcinku z Disco Elysium. Lecimy dalej. Znaleźliśmy chyba naszego zaginionego kolegę. Ale sprawdźmy to. To jest Kryptozoolog.
No.
There's a cylinder.
Who's there?
His self-conscious enthusiasm renders his movements
Is that the police? Why are the police here?
Don't worry, Gary. Oh, to what do I owe them?
Okay.
That's sarcasm. He takes no pleasure from your appearance.
Of course. Thank you for passing along the message. That damn water lock is broken, and we can't go all the way around the 881.
Nie wdawaj się w szczegóły.
Oh, good.
Did he say we can go back?
Yes, Gary. We can
Tak,
go soon.
Gary. Tak, Gary.
I just have to do one more round. See if the phasmid has taken the bait. Then we're going.
Straszyk.
Well, first
Ale nic
of all,
żadnego
it's
znaleźć.
difficult to find, which is why we've been... Good question. Being a phasmid of the order Phantasmodea, and I suspect it may have also developed others. It's my hypothesis, but I cannot describe...
A ghost insect, he said? These people are
Chyba
looking for
widu.
a ghost.
No, that I'm expecting it to be quite typical, even simply very little.
Okay.
That's what made...
Just out of curiosity, if there's no proof of...
I know it's real.
It's clear that his obsession with the phasmid is driven by something
Okay.
By which I mean, I've heard enough first-hand accounts. There was it's the first I have to
He means asexual reproduction. The females of the species don't need to mate to produce viable eggs. This makes it easier for a species with a small population to survive.
Yes, Insulindian
Ale
fan.
wy...
Yes, simple. At least, locust.
A meat-eating stick insect? Does it pretend to be the
Thank you for your opinion. They'll work.
The traps do
Yes. What?
Okay.
And my wife understands.
Come on, Morale.
And leave the traps? Absolutely not.
Come on. She wants us back. I'm soaked up to my nuts over here. We'll both catch reed crabs if we don't dry out soon.
Of course.
She's seen it.
Yes. That's how we first came to suffice to say. It's long been our dream to find proof of the Insulindian phasmid together. No.
He's dead set on this.
Nie rezygnuję z tego. Okay.
Could go for some trap setting.
I didn't expect you to take such an interest in our work here, officer. Yes.
Ciągnąłem się trzeci
require
ten.
a great deal of research, attention to detail. There are 4 in total. Another we set in. The third is you should check at least one of...
That seems like a lot. Do we really have time for this extracurricular venture?
Co, źle się bawisz?
Old corpse. I'm not sure mucking about in the reeds qualifies as fun. But have it your way, detective.
Kwalifikuje się jako zabawa. Zajebista zabawa, nie? I dla mnie kozak, co mam zrobić?
Bring it to me at once.
He's not comfortable with the possibility that you'll claim the find, but he's...
That's highly unlikely, officer. But in the event, it's made of musk and research chemicals. The pheromone should attract the insect to you, or at least prevent it. Wise choice.
This is the smell
Umierający trzcinek.
of
I hope you're not buying this. He dispenses it without letting you touch the canister.
It is precious. A sick...
Right. Which means you two can...
Finally, someone's talking sense.
Thank you for your help. Gary and I...
If it's more cryptid-related business you want to do, but what if the information is vital? What about his eager to leave friend Gary there?
I've just always liked... It's not Charles. Real.
Okay.
I know you think one is a respectable profession, while the other is superstition. Everyone does. Indeed. No.
No.
Everything from...
He's interested in things that people believe that scientists don't.
Most establishment science. No. Of the list of two a category. Yes, we cryptozoologists are brutally honest with ourselves. More so even
Jest 4000 dni.
with cryptids. Most cryptids are hope indeed.
The hair on your arms stand up. He has clearly done his math on.
Yes. All right.
We would have to
O ja
discuss
pierdolę.
what he wants to say.
Nie, czemu ja to zacząłem?
Since you've
A willow person. It's a long story.
willow people, not at all.
They're not. They're very, very thin. Almost flat. You probably had area after what? I'll change.
A lavender shadow.
I know you further
He makes it a real point here to say
confirmed. It's 100%.
Okay.
I'm guessing we trapped the suit.
What? South Safra? They're just
Real.
they're a nascent
Formerly the most dangerous, yes. But do you know the most dangerous living cryptid? The most dangerous cryptid is a carnivore. Yes. The dread human remains have been found deep in the forest, just like an ordinary. You can.
a moose that looks like any other moose. What's going on here? He's killed.
Co jest? Wierzę całkowicie, że...
Of course, it
The bodies.
Oczywiście, że wierzysz.
Understood, Lieutenant. That's impressive, I guess. But have you seen it with your own eyes? Of course you haven't. I haven't had a chance to travel. I feel.
Yes, it remains unclear what this has got to do with.
No, me? Not a bit. By all means.
Dobra, pogadaliśmy se o kryptydach. Ja pierdolę, ale mi psychę to zryło, nie chcę już o nich rozmawiać.
Hello, I'm Gary.
Ja mam
Yellow
Gary.
Man. I mean, officer.
The lieutenant raises his eyebrow. Yellow man. Interesting.
I'm just waiting for my friend Morel to finish up with his insect traps, so I like nature, just not this blood.
Degenerates. This
Degeneraci,
man
tęczowi.
to
Są
see
to, że...
the truth
Okej.
inscribed upon thine own visage.
Dawaj się z
Pretend thou art
wzorem snu. To mój tym ludzi.
Oh, I've been tempted,
No.
but someone has.
He pronounces Revacon with a hard K, unlike other people.
I like to pronounce it the hard way.
Półwysparsk.
It's a secret right, a very
Okay.
fringe nationality.
Oh, so that's what the RCM is.
so you do.
No, no.
He's not feeling very. He didn't kill him or anything.
My mug? Why would you think that?
Widzę, że pan go
I
rozpoznaje.
may have had a similar looking mug in the past. That's all. Okay, okay, I admit it. I threw the mug away. You're not going to find me, are you?
A, niech będzie.
Okay, I deserve that. I don't know what.
What did you do?
Nothing! Just answering some questions. Helping out the law. I know a guy who works with it, so I can. I'm sorry.
Disgraced. No need for the histrionic, sir. It was, after all.
He studies his reaction. Gary doesn't answer.
Officer, please. Let me. I was only cleaning up. I live right across the yard. Then I. Okay. I was coming.
Right. It was just civic duty.
Exactly.
As he shifts uncomfortably, a series of clicks, like the clinking of glass beads, against one another as they roll across a hardwood floor.
What sound? Really? There's lots of weird stuff out.
Every day, the wind shifts the reeds. The sound you heard was not the sound of something easily abandoned.
Armor?
An infant. There's something.
I hope I.
Does this mean you were in his apartment? admiring his colonial mug collection. Perhaps it would be
No.
after all this time with Morel, he.
Oh, yes. A rhinoceros that looks... They have...
But how is this combustion?
The rhino starts running very... Yeah,
Super solid arc.
the flames are not during local...
The lieutenant. It's clear that
Okay.
burning Rhino is dear to him on many levels, some even spiritual.
Not many...
Do you remember how, when we met Measurehead and I said the next races will be a really good one? Well, this is that racist.
Jest pan rasistą?
Hey, man. All I meant was there are not many Sealites around here. I'm just stating a fact. No.
Sounds like some conspiracy topic.
Okay.
You might be able to discuss it with him when
Sure,
his eyes narrow slightly. He's wondering where this is.
in my home.
Okay.
Yes. When I was going to... How did you know? Is this about the Union? Did the big man open the door? So you work for Everard Clay. What have...
As he lowers his tone, he hunches his back.
Przypadkiem się pan nie zesra.
Whatever it is, tell him I'm silent as the grave. I won't do it.
This skip
The weather vane.
clearly liked his squirming.
O,
He may
wysokie
even have changed his
opanowanie.
mind about the whole door opening.
Przeanalizuję jego satysfakcję.
Is he?
Kurwa, no 72%, no chyba se
Maybe
kpicie
it's
ze
just
mnie.
beads. Sounded like beads. But what kind of beads might a man like Gary be hiding beneath his clothes?
I don't pray, officer.
No chuj mi w dupę. Tak blisko. Okulary, w ogóle nie mam żadnych okularów. Percepcja, nie. Percepcja jest przydatna. Chuj mi w dupę. Ja pierdolę, no jebałby to pies, nie? No naprawdę, no tak... Takie procenty i żeby nie weszło. Naprawdę to czasami gra sobie kpi ze mnie. Specjalnie wszystkie opcje dialogowe przeklikać dobrze, żeby kurwa dostać +3 i chuj mi w dupę jak zwykle. No. A sprawdźmy co tutaj jest. Mamy sprawdzić pułapki. Okej. Zostaje ubrania czynników, przeanalizuj i dowiedz się, czy nie ukrywa czegoś więcej. Spytaj kuna, czy wie coś o ofiarach ubrania czynników. Dobra. Jeszcze kuna muszę spytać. O, jakiś ktoś. To kim ty jesteś? Idziemy do ciebie. Let's go! Jest 12, więc... Czy też 16, 55.
Mikhail noticed the windows. You officers, come to investigate the historic...
Nice to meet you.
Oh yes, so Mikhail. They had to deal with money. Yes, hypertext. No, I can't say that we've met before, but I've heard of him, of course. Mikhail, say hi to the officers. Mikhail's a little tired today,
The man speaks in
Okay.
the artificial cadence of a professor.
but I assume you're not here for giant worms when there are so many real things to see. Just as I was telling Mikhail before, this is where the coalition landed in '08.
Wow, get a load of this guy. He really enjoys his trivia. The Orbis
Okay.
programming language was named after its inventor, Victor Orbis, a cybernetician from Grad.
Aha, would not...
Hold on, what's R&D? It looks old and weathered, with
Apologies, it's an acronym for research and development.
Okej.
You're probably more familiar with R...
Mayor Cut.
That's not surprising. They started out as a midway electronic still. Tricentennial was beating them in... It was here in... which is a...
He assumes something like a combat.
Indeed.
The revolution!
Unfortunately, their moonshot project never made it. All of this was built by Feld, even a boardwalk. Wild Pines built Martinez proper as a resort for their middle management. Feld built it. Oh, I'm afraid it didn't end well for...
Wait, Is he saying that we should just bypass the excesses of the revolution?
Officer, I told you this chapter of history wasn't on Mikhail's curriculum yet. Let's keep this.
The boy looks first at you, then back at his father, confused.
They
Okay.
used them for military communications. What's the Mars Decree? I mean the radio.
Okay.
A short-lived,
It's a beautiful piece of text, actually. I tried to get Mikhail to memorize it.
the kid takes a peek at the green and silver verm on the cover of the book.
Actually,
Buckle up.
10 years ago,
Wait,
Ja
did he
pierdolę.
just say, what the hell is a Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center?
Wątpię,
Who
dom.
the hell are Keith and
the Wumpty Dumpty Dum Center for Contemporary Arts. The exhibition itself drew on Lagerman's notion of memory, and so there were some parallels. That's why the head curator, Paul Ockerman, chose to... In fact, I'm not. The Wumpty Dumpty Dum, but
Ja
perhaps...
made
pierdolę.
of black film and folding tape structures?
Very, very cool. Though I understand the socio-economic... Who knows? Maybe
No
it was an
byli
accident.
debilami,
Maybe
no to
yes, they
komuniści.
even built a pleasure wheel, but that...
A pleasure wheel?
Yes.
Koło
So they're in
uciechy.
their star engine. But of course, what else? No, thanks to you.
Pick your
Jej, nowa myśl. Odblokuj. Mam 3 punkty, więc speech please. No. Się Co mi to daje? Ja muszę popatrzeć, czy... O, to jest zajebiste. Metody. Limit na zwiększony do 5. Złote ucho. To jest jakieś średnie. A jak będę mieć coś nowego, to po prostu to sobie zapomnę. Dobra. Skrzynka zasilająca. O, coś tu jest. Płot. O, zamknięte. Nie da się przejść dalej. No co za skam. A tutaj mogę na tak.
You
O,
see, a slogan used to
Looks like tomorrow never came.
no. No to wychodzi. Dobra, no biegnijcie tam, no. Dobra, let's go. Wejdźmy to tak z góry. Dobra. O, mogę tu wejść jakoś? O.
The remaining windows rattle from a strong gust of wind. Dripping water. There's rust.
No, I won't even... I had a partner once. They called him Eyes, because he had to show me things. It's that bad.
Okej.
Well enough, actually. It's odd how they work.
Czyli Kim ma słabą percepcję. Tutaj nie wiem. Czyli nie da się tam wejść na razie przynajmniej. No, rusz dupę. Nie mamy całego dnia. A, to już chyba za wiele nie ma. A tu jest ten telefon. No. Jak to tu wygląda? Ta mapa. Hanged Man, kościół, chaty rybaków. Kurwa, ta mapa jest taka kurwa nijaka. Kościół, chaty rybaków. Czy Martinez. No. Nie wiem. O. Jak się tu dostać? Chyba wiem, jak się tam dostać. O, tutaj jeszcze nie byłem. Dobra. Pieniądze. Szopa.
There's a trap in the reeds at your
Ławka.
feet. Look, behind you. When this district, locusts are crawling around in the trap, confused.
Big surprise. Anyway, 1 down, 3 to go.
You set the apparatus.
No niestety. Dobra, pierwsza znaleziona. O, magnes. O! Zakładliwy. Gdzieś w szopie nie ma łodzi. Ale za to pieniądze znalazłem. Dobra. Idziemy w dół. Dobra, gdzie są te okulary? Aktywatyka wzorkowa. A, to jest mało przydatne. Znaczy to jest takie czasowo przydatne. Czasami. Dobra, let's go tutaj. Okej, a tutaj co mogę powiedzieć o tym na przykład?
A scattering of bullet holes is spread across the cracked wall, reaching from one corner to the
Siup.
A row of ghostly shades stand facing the wall.
Cholera.
There are 10 meters away. Other shades are lined up. The sun blazes high
Wygląda
in
jakby
the sky,
komuchy strzelały.
baking the planks. A long time has passed since the abundance of bullet holes. A host of men, they stand. 7 men, the commandant.
I don't know. I don't know who died here. Lined up beside the house. Perhaps the ones executed here were the loyalist conservatives.
Remember what Trent Heidelstein said about Veld?
Another likely scenario.
Or maybe
Yeah, it's very unlikely the coalition forces. To be honest,
a cold sea wind blows.
Okej. Tyle wiemy. W matematyce wzorkowej. Śmieci. Więcej śmieci. Myśl. Ale też niedostępne. Nie tylko zablokowane, tylko są też niedostępne. Okej. Dostałem jakąś kurwa czapkę marynarską. Chyba. Tak, to jest czapka. Logika +2. Zmniejsza mi percepcję za to. Lubię mieć percepcję. Na wysokim poziomie. To co tutaj mamy? Stara budka. No to wiadomo, że nie używana. Nieużywana. O cholera. Ruszcie się, no. A, tutaj nie mogę. To jest koniec. Koniec podróży. Dobrze. No, biegnij. Run. Forest, run. Tutaj nie jestem w stanie wyjść. No, naprawdę? Muszę naokoło? Dobra, w takim razie muszę sprawdzić jeszcze 3 pułapki. Poinformować o ten... Okej. I zawiadomić się o tym martwym ciele i pójść do tej bibliotekarki. O, jest dużo rzeczy do zrobienia. Ale trzeba chyba wracać do miasta. Tak mi się zdaje przynajmniej. No bo w sumie wszystko co tu miałem znaleźć, to znalazłem. I mam dużo teraz rzeczy do zrobienia w mieście. Nie głupim byłoby. Toryka. Nie wiem, rozumność chyba nie ma co bić w ogóle, bo mam ją na 8 większych rzeczy, tak? Władczość nawet na psychę to nawet nie próbuję, to jest w ogóle nie ma szans. Budowa ciała rzadko się przydaje, bardzo się często przydaje, te rzeczy się przydają. Czyli ślizgiwanie się, czas reakcji, rozwiniemy czas reakcji o 1. To jest, bo on jest taki, że czas reakcji nie wiadomo kiedy się przyda. Znaczy, kiedyś się przyda, kiedyś nie. O, tu jest kościół.
surface is this it'll be easier to you see there is something blindingly modern. It's the contrast between the cheery. He takes off his glasses and you
No. Looks like a dead man smiling. Suggests junior delinquency.
Okej.
For Revachtolzed aussi, these acts are... I haven't seen that sticker before, and I'm not a youth. That level of conceptual thinking is not part of my skill set.
your hands
Noż bez jaj, no 92.
the piece of sticker keeps slipping away. The lock clanks against the door. The padlock should you
Chyba
want
se
to get
kurwa
through,
kwidzie.
it might be easy.
Maybe we should circle the building first and look for another... Yes,
There's something on the sea ice there. Nothing happened.
I don't think that...
High above, the wind wraps the church in its rush. The doors remain unchanged.
Kurwa mać, no przecież 90% miałem, żeby tam kurwa to... A jebać, nie. Realna. Kurwa takie grosze zbieram, ale uzbieram, nie? Wystarczająco. Tutaj na północ jeszcze nie byłem w sumie. Dobra, muszę wziąć łom w ręce i wpierdalam się tam, nie wkurwiłem się. Koniec wpierdolenia się. Wpierdalamy się tam. I reszta mnie nie interesuje.
Heavy wooden doors. more than twice your
17%.
height
Chuj w
stand
dupę.
A minute or so of mauling away at the lock.
I'm not as...
The doors remain
Okej. Chuj mi w dupę, rozumiem. Kurwa, 92% i 17 nie wchodzi. Nic mi nie wchodzi. To jest jakiś żart. Kamień. Wow. 2 reale. Co to kurwa jakiś kurwa bukier? Łańcuchnik, dobra.
an old door worn by
O
elements.
kurwa
Guards
mać,
protect
nie do
The wind
otwarcia.
has blown a
It's military. A service. The washerwoman mentioned a depot up the coast. She said it
O
was for moving
pierdolę,
on
zręczne
traffic
palce.
across the bay.
Czerwony test, nie możesz go
Smack
powtarzać. Niemożliwe 20. Chyba se kpicie, kurwa. Zręczne palce mieć. Na takim poziomie mieć zręczne palce? Ja pierdolę. Nie wiem. Może będę mieć coś, żeby później tym otworzyć, ale jebać na razie. To można tylko raz zrobić, więc nie próbuję. O, koszula. Retoryka, ale na minus w empatię. A tutaj co mam? Konceptualizację i przekonywanie. Niech będzie. Czy przekonywanie? A, niech będzie tak. O, pułapka kolejna. Siup.
A familiar apparatus. The reeds. The wind picked this trap.
Another empty trap.
Jak tam kardio całkiem.
Always up for a good job.
Zawsze. Dobra, to wygląda... Co my tu mamy? Też niedawno właśnie, to wygląda jakby to coś tutaj było takiego. Plany sterowania, drabina, serce biała. Wonny szalik, dreszcze działa jako narzędzie. Ja mam i tak ciało jako narzędzie jak gówno. Ale dramaturgię wolę mieć +2 za tą muszkę. Piękna rzecz. Muszka daje dramaturgię +2. Choć pułapkę przy kanale, który przekroczyłeś na popełnienie zbędów w obozie kryptozoologów. Gdzie to kurwa jest? Tiomontiri. Okej. Dobra. Ale kolejne pułapki będą w kolejnym odcinku, bo w tym to tyle. Widzimy się w kolejnym. Na razie.